Hello children, welcome to the third video of the Russian Revolution. Children, question arise how and what circumstances and environment were being developed for socialism and for October Revolution, and which event took place which forced people to revolt against Tsar Nicholas II. And children, events which took place in the month of October 1917, normally called the Russian Revolution. Children, before you come to know about the Russian Revolution, I would explain you circumstances of Russia, why and how did the Russian Revolution took place, what were the reasons behind it, and which types of conditions were developed in Russia, which forced people, means all Russian people, to come out together to revolt against Tsar Nicholas II or monarchy rules. So, children, it will be clear to you if you see the 1905 revolution and the real cause of 1905 revolution. Number 1, political causes. Second, social and economic causes. If you see third, socialism in Russia. Children, it was the one of the main cause of Russian revolution. Actually, socialism brought people together in Russia. Let's see all the causes of Russian revolution. First, political causes are you seeing? During 19th century, Tsar Nicholas was ruling over Russia. Russia was empire that stretched out from Europe to Asia. It included today's many countries and many different nationalists. Children, if you see its political boundary, today's many countries in Europe and in Central Asia were the part of the Russian Empire. It is the biggest country in the world. During 19th century, the Russia Empire included current day Finland. Are you seeing Finland, Poland and Belarus? Russia capital was Petrograd. Moreover, in Central Asia, states near Black Sea, are you seeing Black Sea? Near Black Sea, it comprised Georgia, Armenia and Azerbaijan. Moreover, children, majority religion was Russian Orthodox Christianity and also included Catholic, Protestants, Muslim and Buddhist. If you see the Tsar's empire, Nicholas II was crowned Tsar of Russia in 1894. During 19th century, old regime, the Tsar ruled as an absolute monarch and rejected to carry out any reforms until 1861. Servitude, serfdom had not been abolished. Children, servitude refers to slavery, means slavery was prevailing in Russia. If you see the Tsarist empire, means Tsarist empire's political situation was not good. Having been large area, it was difficult to hold proper control on its region. Moreover, civil rights were not recognized. Russian had not got any rights and political parties faced repression. People cannot form their own political party or they cannot form their own association. There was a parliament called Duma. Again, I am repeating this point. In Russia, parliament is called Duma. Its power were very limited and the Tsar could gather or dissolve the Duma whenever he wanted. Means only for the namesake parliament was there. It was clear that Russian Empire's Tsar Nicholas II was autocratic. In autocracy, the Tsar had almost absolute power and believed in the divine right of the kings. So he himself was considering king or absolute ruler of that Russia. Moreover, for Tsar II, the resistance, means the people who can oppose him, was limited. Means in Russia it was limited, as most peasants and workers were deeply religious and loyal to the Tsar. If you see second causes, social and economic causes. At the beginning of 20th century, the vast majority of Russian people were agriculturists and main population was peasants. And if you see peasants means around 85% of population were peasants. They lived in communes. Mere it refers, say children, what do you mean by commune? It refers self-governing communities of peasants household and living together and sharing all responsibilities. In Russia, a few were kulaks, means rich peasants. Like in our country, we have rich landlords. And servitude means the state of being slave had been abolished in 1861, but peasants still did not own the land. Still, they were loyal to their king. Children, one more very interesting thing I want to tell you that the proportion of agriculturists was higher than in the most of European countries. Means here we are doing comparison of peasants from European countries to Russia. For instance, in France and Germany, the proportion of agriculturists was between 40 to 50%, whereas in Russia it was about 85%. Means about 85% of Russian Empire's population earn their living from agriculture, and cultivators produce for the market as well as for their own needs. And still, Russia was a major exporter of grain at that time. Children, if you compare Russian peasants with the France peasant, means about their natures or attitude of peasants of France and peasants of Russia, you will come to know that the Russian peasants had no respect for the nobility, whereas French and Britain peasants respected nobles and fought for them, means they were loyal to their nobles, whereas Russian nobles got that power and the position through their services to the Tsar. Moreover, peasants wanted land of the nobles. See here, means that the agriculturist peasants, what they wanted from the nobles, they wanted land from them, and they often refused to pay rent and even murdered landlord. Means they sometimes they killed the landlord also, and sometimes they attacked on them. Moreover, in farming pattern, if you see in Russia, Russian peasants were different from other European peasants. They pooled, means they combined their land together periodically and produced food grain. After it, their commune divided it according to needs of the individual families. Children, if you see the industrial workers, means if you see the role of industrial worker in Russian Revolution, by the end of 19th century, Russia had experienced a rapid industrial growth. Means there also industrialization had taken place, and prominent industrial centers were St. Petersburg, means at that time it was capital of Russia, Moscow, and these factories were set up in 1890s. But trade unions were illegal, whereas workers lived under harsh conditions. They slept in shifts and even could not keep their families with them. Mostly, industries mostly industry was the private property of industrialists. Even though children, government supervised large factories to ensure minimum wages and limited hours of work, but they failed to implement in industries reason working hours in industry was not fixed. It was 10 to 15 hours, means the working hour of some time, means in some industries it was more than 15 hours. Moreover, accommodations varied from room to dormitories. Workers were divided into social groups and skilled worker considered themselves, what they consider themselves, aristocrat among other worker. And whereas if you see 31% women were working in the factory and they were getting less wages than men. During, if you see children, During Tsar Nicholas II, the socialism in Russia, all opposition was illegal in Russia before 1914. To oppose the Tsar meant to be executed. Means if they oppose Tsar Nicholas, means he was monarch ruler at that time. Means they, if someone opposed him, they were being killed or they were sent to Siberia or going into exile in you can say in afraid of king. Many members decided to live in foreign countries. If you see groups which were against of Tsar, you can understand from this chart. Opposition to the Tsar means who were against of Tsar. If you see at top, cadets, they were only liberals. Second, socialist, which was formed in 1900, means socialist revolutionary, they were also against of government. Then SDP, Social Democratic Party, it was also formed in 1898. Later on in 1900 it was divided into two parts. Means later on this party was divided into two parts, Bolshevik and Menshevik. And here it will be clear to you the cadets. Who were the cadets? Cadets were liberals and they wanted the Tsar and a Duma parliament to share power. Means they wanted a parliamentary form of government. They wanted Duma to be established. If you see second, socialist revolutionary, struggle for peasants' rights, and a revolution was needed to give land to peasants. Means these, if you see SDP means party member, they wanted the land should be given to the peasants and wanted to abolish privileges on the basis of birth, and the socialist revolutionaries used violent means to fulfill their demands. Whereas if you see fate of the Socialist Democratic Party, which was formed in 1898 by socialists who followed Karl Marx idea, means SDP party member, they were following Karl Marx idea, but over the strategy of organization and because of having different policies or agenda in 1903 the SDP divided into two group, Bolshevik group led by Vladimir Lenin. Second, Russia was ready for a revolution. Means it was the views of Vladimir Lenin that Russia was ready for the revolution and wanted parties should be disciplined. Whereas in second group, which was of Menshevik group, what they thought? They thought that the Russia was not yet ready for a revolution. They needed to prepare the population while demanding reform, and the party should be open to all. Is that clear? And if you see, because of all these causes, one more incident took place, that was Bloody Sunday or 1905 revolution. It is also known as 1905 revolution. Children, in Russia, one event took place in 1905. Listen it carefully, which was considered one of the main cause of Russian Revolution, because this revolutionary disturbance forced Tsar to create an elected consultative parliament. Actually, children, in 1904, prices of essential goods rose and wages declined by 20%. In this crucial time, four members of the Assembly of Russian Workers were dismissed at the Potilov's Iron Works. Then there was a call for a strike on Sunday only. So people, they came together. They decided to go on strike on Sunday. Over 1,10,000 workers in the Saint Petersburg went on strike. And what they were demanding? See, children, what were their demands? First, a reduction in working hours, means it should be up to 8 hours, not 15 hours. Second, wanted to increase in wages. Third, improvement in working condition of worker, means at that time the condition of workers was not good. So what they did? So procession of worker was led by, so they took out the procession, and this procession of worker was led by Father Gapon. reach, and so at last they reached the Winter Palace on Sunday, but they were attacked by the police and the Co- Cossacks. Cossacks refers to police only. If you see the result of demonstration means in this procession 100 workers were killed and about 300 were wounded. This incident is known as Bloody Sunday or the 1905 revolution. Children, you can see the procession outside the Winter Palaces on Sunday 1905. Are you seeing how the workers, which was led by the father Gapon, outside the Winter Palace, they are protesting and they are together. And if you see in this, they were attacked by Cossacks, means police, in which 100 workers were killed and 300 workers were badly injured or they were badly wounded. So naturally, consequently means result, strike took place all over the countries. When they heard means 100 workers were killed, 300 workers were injured. Even the universities closed down. Students came out on streets and complaining about the lack of civil liberties. Moreover, lawyers, doctors, engineers, and other middle class workers established the Union of Unions and demanded a constituent assembly. So this was the first step that the people of the Russia they started demanding a constituent assembly, and this 1905 events and incident brought all Russian people together, and it was proved dress rehearsal for the 1917 revolution. If you see aftermath means result of 1905 revolution means the Tsar allowed the creation of an elected consultative parliament or Duma, but see his diplomacy. The Tsar dismissed the first Duma within 75 days and re-elected second Duma within 3 months. Reason behind, if you see children, Tsar Nicholas II did not want any questioning of his authority or any reduction in his power. He packed the third Duma. So you are seeing this is the Duma means Parliament of Russia. So what the Tsar Nicholas did, he packed the third Duma with conservative politicians, but liberal and revolutionaries did not kept quiet. Still, the real picture was left. They went outside the Russia. They organized themselves for the Russian Revolution, means which took place in 1917. And children, in next video, I will explain you about the real picture of First World War and Russian Revolution. Till then, take care, be happy. Thank you, children. Take